Well, we're off to the last Woodstock motorcycle rally 2025. We've got a new battery on board, so we shouldn't have any starting problems.
And we're on the way. Goodbye to the family. Lauren and Vanessa's in isolation just for a little bit, undergoing some treatment. All good though, so that's positive as we head away on the Woodstock, or to the Woodstock rally. And this is going to be the beginning of a week away. So we think it's going to be a week away. Anyway, that is the plan. The weather, the sky, everything is looking good, and we should be looking for a beautiful weekend in a way. We do know that the weather for Saturday is likely to have a little bit of rain falling on the west coast, which is pretty typical and is what happened last year. The unfortunate part with the old weather is that it can put some of us east coast or wherever we're from folk off from going, but the iconic thing about the Woodstock rally is that it's one of the few or the last on the west coast of the South Island. Also, it's been running for a mighty long time. Unfortunately, times are changing. This is going to be the last, so no doubt there will be people that may have kept the helmet hung up and the coat and everything on the hook and may not have come along. But because of the weather, because it is the last of the Woodstocks, then let's just get there and go to the rally. A lot of bikes heading a different direction or heading back to the east coast, unsure whether there's anything on down over the east coast this weekend. It has been a pretty significant blaze that ripped through part of Castle Hill area and destroyed much of the forest. Pretty devastating. Allegedly it started from a school group, who knows doing what, but one of those things that happens. We have had and did have a very dry part of the beginning of summer, which certainly makes perfect burning situation conditions. As we're heading towards and getting closer to Arthur's Pass, the blue sky is there, and quite common is on the west coast versus the east coast. The weather can be quite often the opposite, and the weather for the west coast is looking mighty fine, beautiful for Friday. Got a friend following over in a car. She's coming over. She's been to many Woodstocks as well, so being the last one, it's a great opportunity to see the last one out as a finale. I never get tired of these roads. Sometimes the downside can be is that you get stuck behind traffic, and because the road is reasonably steep, trucks have to use their low gear and take it pretty damn slow to avoid becoming a runaway, and you don't want that to happen on this road because there's not many places to go. So this big old truck let us by as best they can so we can continue and head on our way. It's a beautiful road, and the viaduct has certainly made the road a lot easier for the likes of those big trucks behind us. If you looked at the previous video, you will see the zigzag from old times. as we pull up, and a few other bikers have done the same too at James and Muddy Hotel. It's not really such a hotel anymore for a toasted sandwich. It's a little partly eclectic.
That chandelier's pretty cool.
And this time got an opportunity to take a wee walk upstairs and have a look inside a couple of the rooms. You can stay in this hotel. It does look like it would be quite a cool little spot to stay. They have open fires and they have good food, not bad coffee, and fabulous for Otira. I love this wee patch here, these nice cool sweeping little beams. They are mega awesome. Plenty of bikes on the road, great to see, and no doubt the site will be full of an eclectic array of bikes for people, and hopefully a much fuller paddock than what the Woodstock was last year when the weather really packed a sad and become terrible. Quick stop in Hokitika for some petrol and a little bit of cash. Hokitika's a beautiful little town on the Westland, probably my favourite town between Westport and Greymouth, the two major towns of the West Coast, the other two major towns of the West Coast. We've made it to Woodstock, the local domain, just down the road from the Woodstock Hotel, and this place is also a camping spot where you can bring your caravan or camp and stay here in the general camping season. So a great place to hang out, and a bit of heritage and historical places around Woodstock and Hokitika in general.
If I was not on my bike, I would have had to pay 60.
Cool lights.
They're like insects.
So we're camped over there. Hey, you doing alright? Good to see you, man. I haven't seen you for a while.
And hadn't seen Daz's Bacon for such a long time. He was a staple food vendor at many of the rallies, so great to have a bacon sandwich with egg. Delicious.
Oh hell, Daz's Bacon and the bacon, egg, and what's it? Very delicious. I've just said to myself I was not going to buy a rally t-shirt. I don't know if my nose looking right, I can't really tell. Does it look right? No, not really. Something's not right with it, but I wasn't going to buy a rally t-shirt, but I have done. And you brought one as well.
Yeah.
So now we're like rally twins. There's not many left. I've had to go for a double XL.
Take a wee walk down to the river and over to the main river stream, and being as warm as it is, it seemed wrong to take a swim, even though I was the only one between the two of us that was brave enough. Maybe not brave is not the right word, maybe stupid enough, though there were other people that did come over and take a swim further upstream. Let's go under. Ready to go under? Let's go under with me. On 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. West Coast rivers are cold. Woodstock Rally.
over there. The moustache is drooping. We are living the dream. We'll put on the glasses.
The first time my GoPro has had water get inside the camera, which is a bit of an unfortunate and concerning issue. We'll have to have a look into that one and see if we can figure out what the issue is, because we don't want to lose our filming capacity. Little wee bed inflating pump, perfect for pumping up the mattress while being able to do other things, getting things set up in the camp.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Cheers.
With a whitebait sandwich in hand, time to take a look and a walk around the rally site, check out some funky bikes and just enjoy the ambience of the moment.
It's cool. It's brilliant.
That's blue cheese, mate. Get into it.
Gotta say something to you, I don't really like mushrooms, and next thing I don't really like is mouldy cheese, blue cheese, but that's what they're eating right here, right now. So we've got to give it a shot. So, okay. There's something nice about it, which is weird. Well, I'm not sure what the niceness of it is, but it's odd. Hey!
Another walk down to the riverbed when Gareth turned up.
The Woodstock motorcycle rally is in behind that setting sun. No, it's in the front of that setting sun.
The handling's right. The gearing's not as low enough to so it pulls the trailer good. Almost tougher than the gear.
How did you hook the trailer up?
Just a,
I'll take a little panning shot just to say that we're...
Oh, there we go.
There you go, that's
sound, because otherwise that was always.
That's Glenn, he sluices. He's a sluicer. Aren't you? Yeah. Crack it now.
The camaraderie of a motorcycle rally is a gathering of like-minded people to enjoy a couple of drinks, some social interaction and communication and chatting and talking stuff to solve all the problems of the world and listen to some music. So what a better way to spend an evening or a day or a whole entire damn weekend. Why the hell not?
Get on Mr. Wood's video. Go on, he's the world famous Mr. Wood's video.
Hey, you going alright?
You alright?
So we did think about going on the poker run this morning on Saturday. So the weather is looking a little bit inclement, as it were. So we've decided to take a little wee jaunt over to Lake Brunner for a lunch at Moana. Lexi's going to go home, so she has other things to do. So perfect opportunity to follow us over to Moana, have some lunch before she departs and heads back over to Christchurch. Gareth and I will do a little bit of a loop, just enjoy a ride around. Police are out in force, making sure that everyone is obeying the road by not drinking and driving or drinking and riding.
Checking out. Checking out.
No, we're just going for a ride for the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Where you from?
That's quite sick.
Oh,
Yeah, not going home, we're going to stay for the weather. Cheers for that.
See you, mate.
Awesome.
But to think that I was going to be heading home, how rude. just within Kumari. You can take a wee left turn heading towards the east coast, and you can head down to the south end of Lake Brunner. Beautiful little wee gravel road to jaunt around the shores of the lake and enjoy some of that forest. It's really nice and well worth the trek. Take it easy if you're not really all that comfortable on the gravel. As I've always said in the past, ride your ride and enjoy it as your own confidence leaves you. That's the best way to always go. Being Saturday, I did mention yesterday that the weather might start to turn, and it does seem like it is. But a beer and some fish and chips with a nice beautiful salad. Great sustenance to help us carry on our way as the skies let loose with a torrential downpour of liquid aqua. Delicious. Back in Hokitika for the rest of Saturday, and some more friends have turned up, and a few people that were here last night have decided to pack up and go home, whether it's because of the weather or whether it's just because they have other things to do. But some beautiful machines have been brought out of the garage this weekend. I love the BMW Big R18. It's a mighty fine specimen of a bike. Ambling around the site, meeting bikes, meeting people is awesome.
Alright, you good? Yes, no, awesome as.
I remember a few years back walking into a dealership and seeing a red Quota Moto Guzzi in store and thinking, damn, I really like the look of that bike. I could ride that and take that out of the shop. It was not my time at that point, and I wasn't really all that into Guzzis either. Ultimately ended up getting on a Moto Guzzi Nevada, and now, as I am, the old mighty Griso.
Oh, well, there we go then, eh? Cheers.
Heading over to the other wee overflow paddock. In years gone by, there has been, this overflow paddock has been chocker. It's a sign of the times, ain't it? And I think we notice in New Zealand that there doesn't seem to be as many younger people going to many of the motorcycle rallies, whether they are still riding or whether it's now a changed environment in regards to those that ride and get out and do the thing. Is it becoming more of a hobby or a older person's sport these days, aside from those that maybe do the motorcycle racing and so forth? It's a shame that the costs of riding a motorcycle, the risks of riding a motorcycle, have maybe put a dampener on many taking up the sport. They're a classic. Various food options on offer and plenty of people willing to cheers.
Nice. Oh, no faces in there. Did you want a face? No. Cheers to the nun.
It looks really cool.
Nice. Gonna have some nachos at the Woodstock motorcycle rally. You get hungry, gotta feed the belly, cause why the hell not?
Waking this mighty fine Sunday for a little bit of broken sky, but a little bit of sort of threatening rain to fall, maybe some drizzle, but it doesn't matter, we're heading home. But before we do, we must get tested. Will we pass? Would you ride out here if you didn't think you would pass? Well, that's all for today, and I really thank you for coming along on this particular ride, the last final Woodstock or the South Island of New Zealand. Been a fabulous rally over many years. We may have to do a reprise video of some of the best bits from the years that I have had a video camera there, maybe. We'll see. But we'll head home now. Tomorrow we'll get sorted, and we are heading south on a wee South Island tour, sort of as it were, heading towards the Vincent County Rally, which is the last Vincent County Rally at the current site, which is a beautiful and has been a wonderful site over the years. So stick around, come along on that one. We'll be back